What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to Jason Dreams Realty. Is the sky falling? That's the question today. Is the sky falling?
Run for your lives! Everyone run for cover! At the west! Mayday! Mayday! Code red! Duck and cover! You're all in danger!
Do we have a bunch of Chicken Littles running around here? I was looking at the news today and I saw my YouTube feed just full of the housing market crashing, recession, all of this talk. And I got to thinking, I've been seeing this for a really long time. Every single day for years and years and years, I've seen certain individuals tell me that the market is going to crash. So I'm asking you right now, is the market crashing? Stay tuned because that's what today's video is going to be about. The market. Is it crashing, and how do we know based on the numbers? We're going to take a real look at the numbers, so don't go away. Okay, here we are. Is the housing market crashing in Florida? We are going to look at the numbers today. I am not an economist. I'm not a financial planner or advisor. I am not some geopolitical figure that knows the ins and outs of, inside trading and all of that good stuff. I'll leave that to the experts. What I am is a real estate agent that just looks at the data. Or is it data? Data? Data. I'd say drop it below in the comments, but it's spelled the same. So, let's look at the numbers for December. There were 1,635 listings in Daytona MLS. The absorption rate is 2.9 months. That means that we have enough homes on the market right now to last, if not another one went up for sale, for almost 3 months. This is up quite a bit from the month prior where we were at 2.6. So a third of the month. Days on the market, we're up to 85 days, which is roughly 2.5 months, right? Almost 3 months. What we are seeing is that homes are not correctly priced in this market because the average new listing price is $375,000, but the average sold price is $331,000. So that's telling me if you are listing your house and you're trying to get the most, obviously, for your home, but chances are your real estate agent is telling you this is what your home's worth. You're coming back and telling them, I want to sell it for this. And so to get that listing, your agent has said, okay, I will agree to those terms. And now your house is sitting. If it's sitting for longer than 2 months, it's, even 45 days, it's not priced correctly. And you need to do a price drop or you're going to get caught with the price drop dance where you continue to drop your price. People see your house listed for 100 days. They wonder what's wrong with it and they move on. Don't be that guy. Don't be that woman, okay? Listen to your agent. They know they are the expert. Okay, so sold to list ratio is down 92.7%. So 92% of the homes are selling at what they are listed for. This is down 6% in 1 month. We are seeing just a little bit of a correction. What does it take in the market to be considered a crash? Well, that is going to take a 20% price decrease in home value. So we haven't seen that. We haven't seen near that. Matter of fact, I compared 2 markets together, Daytona and Los Angeles, where change over month to month in the median sales price, Daytona is down 15%, where Los Angeles is down 10% over the month, which means that their median house price is down 10% from where it was a month ago. Daytona's is down 15% from where it was a month ago. Over the last 3 months, so Florida's lagging a little bit compared to California in that area. So we're starting to see a slowdown. Over the last 3 months, the median sales price is down almost 8%, where it's 8.5% in Los Angeles. And then over the last 24 months, so the last 24 months, Los Angeles, the median sales price is up 2%. In Daytona, it is up 22.84. So in the last 2 years, so 2021 in January, where home prices are still up 22%. So that is really, really good news. We are seeing in the last 2 months, a decline. And last month we saw a drastic decline. Now, is that because the market's crashing, or is that because there was Thanksgiving and there was Christmas? Most people don't want to buy and sell during the holidays. They want to have family over in their homes. They want to travel. And so it's possible that that could be the reason for the month-over-month drop. Now, we'll see when January's numbers come out. What I can tell you from my perspective is that things have picked up quite a bit. The phone didn't ring for 2 months, and now it won't stop ringing. So things are picking up, and I expect those numbers to go back up. So let's look at some key indicators for the market. Morgan Stanley, the housing economist, Morgan Stanley has predicted a 10% drop in the housing prices from June 2022 to 2024. So 10% decrease over 2 years span. So remember, we saw a 45% increase from 2020 to 2022. Okay, so we're going to go down 10% is what they're saying here. Some markets are already showing a significant pricing drop. Topping the list are areas like San Francisco, Seattle, and San Diego. But we are not seeing that in Florida, and there's reasons why. We'll get to that in a minute. While the housing prices are likely to drop, demand for housing caused by America's ongoing shortage is likely to prop up any cataclysmic losses for homeowners. We're not likely looking at a 2008 situation. So that's Morgan Stanley's opinion. I probably would agree to that, barring some catastrophic event, a complete meltdown of our economy, the collapse of the dollar, yada, 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 whatever the doom and gloomers are saying. If one of those things happened, then obviously it's going to impact housing markets and people's ability to be approved for home loans and purchases. So even though new construction has slowed and permits have slowed down a little bit, we are still seeing roughly 1,000 people move to Florida a day. Florida is sheltered right now from any housing collapse. I foresee prices dropping just a little bit and stabilizing as the interest rates have stabilized. They're hovering between 6.2, 6.5. You can do 3-2-1 buy downs, get it even lower than that for the next 3 years. But the market has become a neutral market. So it's not a buyer's, not a seller's, it's neutral, which is awesome because as a buyer and a seller, you get to negotiate. Nobody gets to make unrealistic demands, and that's what we're starting to see. Sellers need to catch up with the times. If your house is on the market right now, you need to understand that you don't have the same type of power to wield when it comes to your house like you did 9 months ago, a year ago, okay? I know your neighbor sold their house in 3 days and it was $30,000 over asking price. I understand that, but we are no longer in those times. So, you're gonna have to concede things like seller credits, buy downs. You might have to fix some things in your house in order to market your home. And if you find a buyer that's willing to buy your house, just know they have a lot of options to choose from. So there's a lot of houses on the market. We're continuing to see that number rise. And I think we're going to stabilize here in the next probably 4 or 5 months. I think by the end of the summer, we're probably going to see a bottom line for home prices. So if you're looking to buy, you're probably, if you're ready now, it's a great time. I recommend that you sit down with me, that we go over your goals, we go over your finances, we look at what neighborhoods you're really trying to get into before you make a decision on if now's the right time to buy. If you're thinking about selling your house, I would suggest if it's between now and late summer, I would say, get it on the market now, get it priced right. Let's sit down, let's figure out what your house is really worth and market it correctly so that you can get the most value out of your home and you can move on to pursuing your other dreams and your other goals. So that is all, in the words of Candace Owens, that is all I have to say about that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and we will see you next week where I am going to show you, and we'll see you next week for a tour of Ocala. If you're thinking about moving to the country, you love horses, or you just want to get away from the big cities, Ocala, Florida might be the place for you. So check it out. Stay tuned. Click the bell notification to all. Subscribe to my channel. Help me promote the content that we have. And if you have any ideas or suggestions of how I can make this channel better to serve you, I would love to do that. Drop a comment below and I'll be sure to make those changes or do videos on the content that you crave.